Hello students, good morning. I am going to start class 9th mathematics syllabus, their next chapter, quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, what is the definition of quadrilateral? Quadrilateral, a closed figure bounded by four line segment is known as quadrilateral. You see here this figure. In this figure, AB one line segment, BC another line segment, and CD another line segment, and AD. Then and close also. That's why this figure is known as quadrilateral. Quadrilateral are two types. Here, convex quadrilateral. In convex quadrilateral, middle portion are thicker and edges are thinner. You see here, like so. Middle portion are thicker. This is example of convex quadrilateral. And concave quadrilateral. In these types of quadrilateral, here I made, you see this figure. In this also four line segment AB, BC, CD and AD. This is known as concave quadrilateral. Clear? Then convex quadrilateral and concave quadrilateral. After this I will discuss types of quadrilateral. Types of quadrilateral. Types of quadrilateral. First, rectangle. Second, parallelogram. Third, square. Fourth, rhombus. Fifth, trapezium. Sixth, kite. This all the figure made by four line segment. That's why this is known as the quadrilateral. In your syllabus given first property of parallelogram. In case of property of parallelogram, all of you say here property of parallelogram. Properties of parallelogram. This is the figure parallelogram. A, B, C, D. First property, what is? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. That is, AB is equal to CD and AB parallel to CD. Clear? This is first property of parallelogram. Second, all of you see opposite angle are equal. Opposite angles are equal. That is, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. Opposite angle. Angle A opposite which one? Angle C. That's why angle A is equal to angle C. And opposite angle of angle B, angle D. That's why angle B is equal to angle D. This is third property. Second property. Again, sum of adjacent angle in parallelogram. Sum of adjacent angle in a parallelogram is 180 degree. Means what? Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. Angle B plus angle D C is equal to 180 degree. And angle C plus angle D is also 180 degree. And angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Here, this is the sum of adjacent angle in a parallelogram. Last one, fourth property. Diagonal of parallelogram. Diagonal of parallelogram. Divides in two congruent triangle into congruent triangles. You see here, if we join AC, then what happened? This parallelogram divide into triangle. First triangle is ABC and second triangle is ACD. ACD. Clear all of you? Then this is the property of a parallelogram. This is the property of a parallelogram. After this, in this chapter, we started few theorems. I will write that theorem and I will give the proof of that theorem. You see what is the theorem? See all of you. Theorem 1. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Proof of that theorem. You see here, this is parallelogram. Parallelogram A, B, C, D. Diagonal. Here I have joined angle A and angle C. Point A and angle C. Then this is known that AC is diagonal, and if you join BD, then BD is also diagonal. If we join the opposite vertices, then that is known as diagonal. Then here two triangle are formed, ABC and ACD. In triangle ABC and triangle ACD, AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. Opposite side of parallelogram. Second, BC is equal to AD. Here also same region, opposite side of parallelogram. AC is common. AC is equal to AC. Here you can write common. common. Then you see in these two triangle I have shown three congruent part in triangle ABC and triangle ACD. Then this is sufficient condition for proving the congruent triangle. Three congruent part we have shown, these are equal, then we can say triangle are congruent to another one triangle. Which one? There we can prove the part of congruent are equal. Therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle ACD by side criteria. Then these two triangle are congruent triangle, hence diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangle. Proved. In this way we have proved the theorem. Clear? After this you have seen here. Next theorem I will write here. You see all of you. In a parallelogram, opposite side are equal. Opposite side are equal. How we can prove in this case? You see here. Proof in triangle ABC and triangle ACD, angle CAB is equal to angle ACD. Why? This is the parallelogram, then alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. After this, we have proved there AC is equal to AC. Common. Third angle BCA. Angle BCA is equal to angle DAC. Alternate interior angle. Then triangle. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent to triangle ACD by side criteria. Clear? These two triangle are congruent triangle. By this we can able to say AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD by CPCT. Hence, in a parallelogram, opposite side are equal. Proved. In this way we have proved. Then very simple. Already all of you congruency you have studied in previous chapter. That's why here no any doubts or difficulties. Then today only this two theorem in this video I will discuss. In next video I will discuss theorems. Okay student, today only this much. Thank you.